to want to forget the most, starting with Carmilla.
I killed my rabbit.
So hoping that would be on. Trauma achieved. Yeah, I'm still trying to find the music. You guys can go down.
What memory shall we say? When she was 14, she tried to kiss one of the traveling merchants' slightly older daughter behind the shed, and it was awkward.
Oh yeah, now that's some real shame right there.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
So she's hoping she does not run into that merchant and his daughter again.
Yeah, it's a start for the part. How about Yormund?
Probably the first session where we ran into that ice troll. Yormund still has some trauma from that to an extent.
Yeah, I suppose that means I did my job.
Yep.
It is the age. I mean, that around that age is like prime trauma time. Yeah, when it's bad, never gonna go well. But
Yeah, probably the creature that talked to me underwater. I did not need to see that.
yeah, shit, I forgot. Some stuff has already happened to you guys. Early into the campaign, everyone's already had this fair share of trauma. What about Ursula?
Well, I was going to say the ice troll like Yormund, but since he already said that, when Ursula was 9, her mom started trying to teach her how to cook, but she went and she forgot an ingredient, so Nilmir ran to the market to get it real quick, and Ursula almost burned down the house while she was gone.
This is how she figured out she could shoot lightning from her fingertips. Look, I know I almost burnt the house down, but look, I can do this cool trick.
Just
Yeah. Why
electricity.
cook with flame if you can use electricity?
The gas stove hasn't been invented yet, but you've got the ignition starter already going, and you didn't know.
Anytime Ursula uses it, you just hear like the.
Yeah, just sitting around the campfire, and it's like trying to get get it started. Actually, let's not even joke. If you were able to conjure lightning and you wanted to make a fire, you'd
Oh
be
fuck
like,
yeah! Kidding? Of course
but-
I would.
yeah, I guess with that, shall we move on to the recap? Has someone got one for us this week? Like it's
Yeah,
been a while.
happy to do it again. If I know everybody else can't wait for their turn to do recaps.
I'm so used to doing it myself in the other game that it's like I feel weird asking you, but your journals have been great. I will be uploading those. I'll just be copy pasting those whenever you make them into the Foundry, so that we have got a little recap you can read through. But maybe just the cliff notes from that even.
Yeah, sure. I mean, they are on World Anvil, so I guess I can learn how to do them in Foundry.
No, that
So-
I've got to do that from my side, so don't have to worry about that. But I can link the world end.
Okay, so we started last time in the middle of the fight with the Royal Bullwug and Croaker and his Ice Frog. So Ulfield essentially destroyed the frog and got taken down by the Royal Bullwug. Gorm did his icy sharpness thing. Camilla ripped out the Royal Bullwug's throat and healed herself. This is kind of freaky, but we're getting used to it, I guess, over time. And yeah, so Yorman and Shepard killed the last Croaker. So essentially, we made short work of the Bullwugs. We may have made some enemies in that side if they hear about this, and the Grungs, of course, love us and offer to take us to their druids for healing. On arriving at near the village at their houses, we found 2 dryads and a halfling outside saying that they've been chased out of their village by some evil creature, and they worried about the survival of their tribe members, and they had some healing potions, but no rest for us. We went straight to the village. Somewhere along the line, Yorman got a special pipe from the little fey creatures, and Camilla adopted one of them, if I'm not mistaken, which turned into some sort of chimeric bunny hair. Probably the first bunny she's not killed and eaten. We got to the village. There were some blights and some controlled by an assassin vine. They killed Camilla's bunny and got themselves the everlasting revenge oath from her. With a bit of a battle, we killed the assassin vine, and we left the story where we'd seen the stairs carved into the tree and had walked to the top of the tree where we found this fantastic village in the treetops. And that's, I think, it.
That is where we will rejoin you now, as I will point you to, first of all, in the quest log, there is actually, it's been a little bit updated. You guys should be able to see your objectives that you've actually got here. But as you guys are arriving at the top of at this sort of village in the trees, you will notice that it is quite empty. They did tell you that they'd evacuated most of the people from up here, and they told you that you could probably find more potions at the tavern, which is where they were keeping them. But as you get up here, you don't immediately see any life, except you do see all of these tree houses all over the place. What would you like to do? It is bitterly cold, and pretty sure there are enemies nearby.
Yeah, we can see them. This icon.
Yeah, so you can make. I mean, I know they are visible on the map, but they are sort of hidden in the trees. You will, when they aren't moving, you can't quite tell what they are, but based on what you just fought downstairs, you are hyper aware of those things, and you do see there are more of these blights in the trees, that they seem to be moving around on their own. Some of them are made of vines, some of them also of twigs, but you can see them moving around.
So right ahead of us, this sort of looks like a gem with some vines coming out of it. That's what we see in front of us in the middle of the tree, right?
Yeah, so you see a little archway sort of carved into the tree, and in the center there is a glowing green gem that is sort of on a dais covered in vines. It looks like it was grown into it, but that, whatever that crystal is that is glowing in there, you can see faint reflections inside. But you'd have to get a bit closer and actually investigate if you want to see what that is.
I would like to investigate that.
Sorry, you were very quiet there, Ursula. What did you say?
I would like to investigate that.
Okay, yeah, you can, as you make your way inside that tree structure. Is everyone on the maps?
Seems like it.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
7 people.
let me know if you need your things moved or whatever, but you can make an investigation or a perception check, depending on how close you want to get.
I'll do perception.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so Ursula, you will see a faint glow coming off of this crystal, but as you get closer, you peer into this sort of the sides of this almost like a prism. You can see there is an image inside of it, like it looks like almost like a movie is playing out inside of this crystal, and it looks like there is a woman with a staff and what look like antlers on her head that is busy fighting a bunch of twig blights, much like the ones you fought downstairs. It looks like this is either a recording of what happened here, or it is like a scrying sort of spell of what is happening right now somewhere else.
Mhm. Does he resemble either of the two dryads we had came here with?
Yeah, a little bit. You would be able to tell that this one is wearing um, more, almost more regal armor or more regal clothing, but in the same sort of style. This looks like they may also be some sort of druid or dryad. Maybe a more powerful one, in fact. They don't seem to be casting many spells. They just seem to be like smacking these things away with a stick. So
Is there sort of a sense that this is what this room always looked like, or does this feel a little bit like part of the change, the recent change in the, I guess, space?
welcome, Phil, first of all. And this looks like it was probably done by the inhabitants of this place. You can see there are things hanging on the tree that look like lamps, but they are made of it's some kind of a flower that is growing there. Like it looks like it is definitely intentionally made by some sort of sentient creature, but it looks like it was done naturally. You think it was probably carved out by druidic magics, and this you're not sure what that central thing is actually for, um, but it seems like there are multiple levels. As the tree goes up even higher onto a deck above you, you can tell that this is there's a reason for this structure. You seem to be on the more like residential level, but up above you, you can tell there is something else, and that little central chamber may have more to do with that than just decoration. As this is happening, the rest of you will hear the branches and things moving as vine blights just swing between these places. You have not yet sort of been noticed by them, but Gorm, as you are approaching the trees there, are you stepping out there onto that branch, or are you just
Yeah, I am.
investigating?
I'll
Okay.
start walking like towards the upper left to see if there is anyone here.
All right. Yeah. As you step onto the branch, you will see a couple of the heads sort of turn to look at you, and you hear the vines that are wrapped around the branch you're walking on just move and curl out of the way. It seems like this tree knows that you're there, but nothing is jumping out to attack you. It just seems aware.
Yeah, I'll continue moving.
Yormund, are you going in the opposite direction?
Yes.
Okay. As you sort of circle around that way, you will see that in front of you is there's a staircase that is you're at the back of it, so the stairs are at their highest point where you see them now. Um, but you can see there are a couple of these vine bridges that lead off in different directions, and you can see more of these blights um, all around there. Gorm, I think from where you're standing now, you can start to see that down to the bottom. I think you can see some tables.
Yeah.
You get the impression that that may be the tavern they were talking about, just by the look of those tables. But you guys can try and investigate. These creatures do seem very much aware of you now, though.
Yeah. Devin, sorry, quick check. I see in Foundry, I am proficient with this shield, but that shouldn't be that. Is there a thank you for the present in there somewhere, or is it an import error?
You know, we may have added that when you went looking for a shield before you left. I feel like everyone should be proficient with the shield as Vikings. That feels like a
Okay.
prerequisite. So you can keep it for now. I'll have a look at it after this.
Okay, happily accepted. +2 on AC, I can do with that. Okay,
Yeah, no,
so are there any
Sorry,
any
Gary.
potions around specifically for Ulfield? We shouldn't worry about him right now, but we need some healing potions, maybe.
Oh well, Ulfeld wasn't with us last time, so I think you may have actually had a rest
Yeah, short
between
rest.
because I see everyone else is pretty much okay. So Ulfeld, if you're with us, you can just take a short rest retroactively, and then we can get into what's actually going on in the session. But
I will try. My computer is my laptop, because the screen's flashing, is currently set up to my TV. So we will see how this goes.
right, I can do that for you if you want, just to so that you've
Yes,
got
please.
the hit point.
2d12s is the max you can roll.
And a d6 for Svenja's Song of Rest.
And
Okay, can someone roll that d6, and then if you get a full 6, you're back to full health, and it was only
Awesome.
one d.
Okay, somebody else rolled. Okay, 3 of us rolled.
Okay, well, take the 4. You're missing like 2 hit points. Or do you want to roll the full other hit dice?
I'm very happy to take that.
Holy crap. 1 hit dice to recover 15 hit points. That's
Welcome
more
to
than Svenja's
Barbarian.
total hit points.
Welcome to the Barbarian life.
Oh, crud.
So sorry, I
Meat
misunderstood
shield.
you there. Did you want to roll the other hit dice that you have, or are you happy with 25 out of 26?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm good. Yeah, I'm vibing. So I won't roll the other one.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you find yourself standing up here. Carmilla, you are heading down in another direction to find what looks like some kind of a window. I think. Can you see through the wall?
I can see inside, yes. To
Yeah,
a
so
degree.
peeking in through that little wooden window, you will see that inside it looks like some kind of a library. Yeah, you can give me a perception check to also have a look in there, but also to see if you know what a library is. Okay, yeah, you're not sure what these books could hold, like what kind of books Dryads are reading. Seems kind of strange that they've made a paper themselves if they're so into trees, but there you can hear, as you are standing there, you can hear voices inside that room, and it seems like there's an argument going on. One of the voices sounds like a grung. They are not speaking common. So you just hear 2 voices going back and forth from where you are.
Lift my hand. Just 2 fingers. Points. Points what's called like in front. And then gestures others to come.
Okay, so you guys will see Carmilla giving these hand signals as Yorman seems to be going up one way, and Gorm has made his way across to a rope bridge where Gorm, the building you are standing next to, you can smell smoke coming from it, and it like as you're walking past. But what would everyone else like to do that is standing down in the middle?
Well, I mean, I can't see the other 2 anymore. So I guess, do I want to go and explore that? I guess Ursula is going to explore the gem, so I will
I was just
sort of.
already in there, I think. I just moved the token so I could
Yeah.
see where the others were.
I'm going to sneak over to Carmilla. I am colliding with at least one wall. Ulfield, you're a wall.
That's fair enough.
Very, yeah, it's like more like a wall around a garden, so easy to hop over kind of, but you're a wall.
So you don't want to trip over
Narrow
Allfield in the
minds.
middle of the night. How many
So
people
let me
are
see
breaking
how
their toes by
stealthily she
running
can.
into what true dwarven resilience is. Allfield, what are you actually doing up there? As Mikil is not with us yet, so we're just going to make him invisible. Phil, are you?
Hello.
Which
Sorry.
direction are you going?
I can't see. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Still going mad. I will follow. I will go into the one where. Yes. I want to see what
Okay,
the
cool.
green thing is.
All right, so you guys standing in there, you will be able to see in this green crystal this fight playing out as the druid seems to be holding their own against these little minions. But as you see behind them, as the camera is sort of focused on that druid, and you realize it's just moving around as though it is a magical scrying orb, you can see behind her a large metal tube that is pointing up through the treetops into the sky, and it seems like she is at a higher level in the treetop somewhere, and as it looks like some kind of a telescope. But again, what reference you would have to a telescope, that's up to you to decide, but probably not that much.
I'm making a history check.
You can absolutely do that.
I have no idea what a telescope is.
Yeah, you know about
Like a
navigating
giant
through the
pipe.
stars, but there's spyglasses and stuff are expensive, man. You've never seen one of those things. Phil, you can also make a history check to see if you recognize that if you want. But yeah, you two are seeing this. So what are you going?
Sorry, my computer's being absolutely mad, so just I will be unable to do anything just for a little bit.
Ulfield
That's all right.
would
There's nothing to actually see with the crystal. You're just seeing that.
Ulfield would have noticed the other people moving by now. So he'll walk out, and as he sees Gorm over there alone, he'll go follow him.
Okay, so you're following after Gorm as yeah. Sorry, guys. This obviously you're splitting the party, so we're gonna have to go bit by bit. But you will also smell the smoke as you are approaching, and you catch up with Gorm. As Gorm, you were the first to get here. What are you doing as you enter this area, which they look like little huts that are just up here in the trees? You seem to be among houses. What do you?
Do I know in which direction the smoke is coming from?
Yeah, directly from your left, you can even see a bit of smoke coming from underneath the door.
So here, and I'll open the door.
Ursula, you're there just as opening the door, and you will see inside a grung that nearly falls backwards as he is in amongst a bunch of cushions and has a shisha sitting there that he's busy puffing on. And he goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Wait, you're not a tree monster."
No, we're here to clear them, actually.
Oh, nice. Heroes. Well, I'm doing okay. They haven't found me in here yet. You see this frog looks like he's chilling, having the time of his life, does not look in danger.
Just give a scream if anything happens. We'll let you know when we cleared everything.
Oh yeah, thanks. Hey, if you head to the bar, get something to drink, would you? It's a bit dicey out there at the moment.
I'll see what I can do.
Luck.
Just shut the door, move to the next one.
Okay, as you guys start investigating that side, down at the bottom, we have Svenja. Are you going straight through the window?
Is it a window? She would like to go into the library, but I see I've lost Camilla. She's disappeared.
Well, Camilla went around to the door. You've just jumped through the window. So you
Okay,
can-
if I can do that.
they are open. They don't have glass on them or anything. This is just sort of carved into the tree. But Camilla, as you get round to the door, you see Svenja pulling a flanking maneuver, and you both enter the library. Where Camilla, from your perspective, I think you can probably see them. You'll see two figures having a conversation on the other side of the room. They don't seem to notice you as you have just, I assume, carefully opened the door, unless you're kicking it in which case, let me know.
Nope. Opening it. Sneaking on. In case there would be.
Yeah, you managed to do that. You see Svenja's also in here without any issue.
So I guess she'll try and sneak around the other side of the tree to see what she sees there. I'm not seeing
yeah,
the
with the-
figures yet.
With the 22, you'll be able to get to there when you see them, and you will see that there is a druid and a grung that are busy having a conversation. You notice the grung looks similar to the one that you've met before. The picture's working for you guys. I just realized they're not showing up.
Oh, you mean the image cover? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, you'll see the one. He looks like one of the warriors, like the elite one that you fought with, and the other one looks like a frost druid. They definitely seem druidic, but they seem to be having an argument, and the grung is not speaking common, so you're only getting one side of it. And she's just going, "We can't leave, not until we've saved her. We can't just leave her here." And the grung's busy arguing back. You guys both approach at the same time quietly. They have not noticed you. What do you do?
I just say save two.
Grung immediately draws his bow as they look up at you, and she just turns. She's in shock for the moment. Are you going to do anything there, Svenja, as you see this?
Yes, she would sort of just appear behind the grung and say to him, "We're friends, drop the bow." But she does have her hand on her axe.
You hear a loud whoop from the grung as he just puts the arrow, adds the tension back, or you know what I mean, and lowers his bow, putting his hands up into the air, and he says something in grung that you don't understand. But she goes, "Friends, what? Who sent you?"
The druids down below. Or druids. 2 druids and a halfling.
Oh, thank Freya. We've been waiting for someone. Is it just the two of you? Have you brought others? I'm afraid 2 may not be enough for this beast.
Yeah, there are others, but we're sort of more like a herd of cats. They've gone off somewhere else. There are a few others around here.
What my friend means to say is that the others does not have the same discipline.
Fuck you too.
She just looks at you with a bit of confusion, then shakes her head and says, "Well, you must warn them. They must be careful. The vines, they are all alive. creature waits in the greenery. It is planted itself here, but I do not believe it is the only one. Something summoned it here, and she seems very worried, like she's been trying to figure this out for a while.
So by the creature, you mean there was a viney kind of creature at the bottom of the tree, which we have killed. Are there more of them?
That may have only been its guard. And she will turn and point out the window that is just sort of to the north, across at the room on the other side of the bridge, where you can see a vine blight moving along that bridge. But she'll point to that building and she'll just say, "It rests in there. They call it the Decapus. I honestly don't know what it means, but..." And she will gesture to the table where you can see a book lying open, a bestiary of all kinds of plant creatures, and this creature just looks like an insane bundle of vines. Though it is definitely something that you can make a nature check, but only on a natural 20 would you have seen one of these creatures or know anything about it. It is very rare. Yeah, that's
Yeah, that fits.
yeah. Okay, the dice gods are with me on this one.
Come on, if we roll enough times, we will eventually hit natural 20. Only require 18 times more.
Yeah,
Well,
I
we'll
would.
know a lot more about it if you go and enter the door that she's pointing at, and she warns you that the creature that everyone's been so worried about has taken up residence in that building, and you do realize that the blights have surrounded that place pretty heavily. It looks like they are guarding it.
Okay, so can we get some help with the blights? I mean, we can try and find the rest of them. And do you think there are any other techniques or tricks or things? Do you know as much about this creature as we do? Just pretty much nothing.
I mean, there is always the option of, with these kinds of creatures, fire does wonders, but I would prefer not to burn down our homes in the process. So we just don't have the manpower. I don't know where everyone is. I think my friend here, I think his brother may be hiding in the tavern, but I don't know where the rest of the villagers have gone, and we cannot be sure that it is safe until the monster is dealt with. Will you help us?
Oh, yeah, I think we already are. Are there any of the villages that would be useful to fight, or are they mostly villagers? She's looking at the ground. You and your brother, are there any other warriors that we can?
As far as we know, the two of us may be the most capable warriors left, except for our leader, who is in the observatory above. But we have not heard from her in a while. We fear the worst. We will help you where we can.
Is your leader the lady with the druidic dress staff thingy that we saw in the crystal?
Yes. You saw her in the crystal. That means she must still be alive. That is a live feed to upstairs. There is a larger crystal in there that it is just a trick of the light more than magic. Well, it is magic. Then we must save her. That means that the creature has not gotten to her yet. Correct?
I guess so. I was standing a bit far away, but it looked like there was someone with a staff fighting off some of the blights. So yes, it looks like she's still alive. Your brother is in the tavern. What about the guys that we helped defeat the bullywugs with, or downstairs? Can you go and fetch them? Actually, I don't know, Devin. Were they far away? How far did we tree step to get here?
Well, yeah. So the Dryads took you pretty far. The Grung went off to the rest of the villagers that did manage to escape here. So they gave you the choice of either going there to where they were hiding out, or coming straight here. So you guys took a bit of a shortcut and left them behind. So yeah, there's no one down at the bottom other than the two dryads that you know brought you here.
Camilla, do you think we need help fighting these blights?
The tree things should easily possible. Happening thing think we need to gather together folks defeat it.
Hmm.
Up to help them establish.
So again, I guess we can go and help her, and she can help us with the lots of what Decapus thing. Is there a way to get up to the observatory, I think you called it, other than going past the Decapus, or is that the only way up?
No, the stairs in the center around the main trunk would lead you. So she'll come back through the doors you came through at the tree that you were looking at before, implying that there are stairs there, which, as she's pointing there, you may just catch a glimpse of Yormund, who I would like to find out what Yormund is actually busy doing up there, as you are on the underneath of the stairs where you are standing.
I feel like Yorman would be unaware when he's standing under, so he'd just be looking like to the right. And speaking of, would he clearly see some of the blights just standing there, or are they trying to hide?
No, you'd see them. That one on the other side of the bridge is like, seems like it's connected to the bridge and is looking back at you. They are definitely aware of you, but they don't seem to be aggressive yet. At least they are definitely keeping an eye.
I do not fucking trust that.
You guys down in the library will see Shepard growling as he's standing in front of Yormund. Yormund is sort of facing off on the other side of the bridge.
How stable does this sort of like this pathway actually look? Because that seems very dangerous.
Yeah, does seem to be mostly made of vines that is holding up a few like logs that you know that the vines are alive, so it's extra dangerous at the moment. But it does look stable enough to hold your weight, though. Yeah, it is definitely a long fall if one of those were to break.
So
It
the
looks like you'd be
staircase-
able to cut through it, like with your weapon, fairly easily, but it doesn't look like it would just snap under your weight.
Would the underside of the staircase just look like pretty much a wall, or could would there be any way to sort of tell it is a staircase?
Yeah, the stairs are completely separate, so you see the stairs going up above you and just coming
Oh.
down. It's quite obvious. And actually, from where you're standing, you can see through the stairs on the other side. There is another one of these blights that is dead and is lying on the stairs as though it were killed, like either trying to go up or come down the stairs. You can see its body there, which I think the rest of you, Gorman, Ursula, and Oldfield, I think you can see it as well. You can all see that body from where you are.
Yeah, it's just sort of like blacked out, as if I just can't see from there.
Me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's because you're on the side of the stairs. So
Mhm.
technically, you can just see one through the
Okay.
stairs.
As long
You
as
will
I
be
can
able
tell
to
it's
see it on the
just-
map if you can see it.
So yeah, then I'd probably like to sort of try and cross around to that side. But being as impatient as I am, I'll just sort of like go over the edge and around just from here.
Okay, you in all your armor. Let's give
Oh,
me an
fuck.
acrobatics or an athletics check just to squeeze your way through and not like you can do this. It's a very low DC, but uh,
Yeah, watch me roll in that
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Almost in that one.
You immediately clank your helmet on the stair and just bashing through it. Like Shepard also tries to get through it, but is just waiting for you, and you eventually decide that this may just be easier to walk around. 'Cause with a, I'm sorry,
Am I,
it was a low DC, but a 5 just ain't gonna do it.
am I going to be this hard-headed?
I mean, you could also, it's just a wooden step. You could easily smash on. Make a bigger hole for yourself. At this point, Svenja and Camilla, you can see Yorman trying to climb through the stairs from the
Yeah,
library.
I'll just Kool-Aid man it.
Yeah, you can just either give me an attack roll or another athletics. Uh,
Uh, let's
Uh,
just.
Woo, vandalism.
Yeah, as we walk out, just over the shoulder, say to the druid, you may want to come and help put out fires because I know one of us uses fire.
yeah, flurry of snow will appear at the end of her staff, and she'll go, right, I'm right with you, as Yorman smashes through one of the stairs, no problem, and
Oh
is easily
yeah!
able to climb through. I'll move you through there.
Thank you.
There we go. You should be able to move and see the body above you. Um, the the druid and the grung will follow behind you guys, Carmela and Svenja.
The observatory is directly above us.
Yes, exactly. Though I'm not sure how safe it is up there. We have heard some strange noises.
Well, assume it's not safe, but stay behind us.
I like to imagine you just hear like wood smashing.
Are you sure like that? My plan is just climbing directly up.
Yeah, you will.
Lucky.
You will see there are similar sort of platforms to like the one that you arrived on. So climbing up from the underneath. I mean, you could do it with your magic, but that would be a bit difficult for the others, and dangerous, seeing as you can see the vines and the trees are full of these vine blights. So you can absolutely attempt that, but it will be dangerous climb. Um, yeah, everyone going through the hole in the wood. So we're going to jump over to the others up at the top, as Ulfield and Ursula, you have joined Gorm as he has been investigating some of these places. I'm not sure if you've tried to look in any of them yet, but what do you guys do?
Looked in the first two. Where'd Gorm go, though?
Ulfil's
And you
trying to
can
see
actually,
how far it goes down as well.
okay, Ulfield, you can give me a perception check. Ursula and Gorm, can you both give me investigation checks as you're looking through these rooms as well? And also, I'm not, well, I can't see you. Please, no one run upstairs because that's going to confuse the shit out of Foundry. Uh, let's see. So, Ursula, well, first of all, Ulfield, you can, as you're looking down, you see a full like canopy of trees. You've climbed pretty high up. You know that this fall would probably kill you. You are at this point possibly more than over 100 feet up in the air. This is quite a feat of engineering. It's hard to imagine how they actually built these things up here.
Trying to not give into that intrusive thought just to jump.
Yeah, there are a few large bushes that look kind of billowy from up here, but looking at the similar ones around you, not so sure it's a great idea. Meanwhile, Gorm and Ursula, as you're looking through these rooms, you will find the grung in the first one. The rest of the rooms so far you find to be empty, except Gorm, you will find a locked door on the last one. Ursula, the room that you are in, however, with your 16, as you kind of look through it, notice there's basically not much in there. You hear a muffled, like you hear what you think is a voice for a second, and then you hear wood just slamming against wood as though like a lid had been closed. And just as you're about to leave the room, you turn back and look, and it is silent and still. But you heard something.
I'm gonna go open this trapdoor looking thing with a staff.
That is just a chest that is sitting there, quite a fairly large one. But as you go towards it and you flick it open, you will see a child inside it, a halfling child, just like lets out a scream and is holding a small like butter knife towards you, and is just like squinting, their eyes closed, as they think the devil's just come to get them, and they are just screaming in terror as all of you will hear this child scream, especially Gorm and Ursula, and Oldfield, that are nearby.
Be like, "Whoa, hey there! I'm not gonna hurt you. We're here to rescue you."
You can give me a persuasion check, as yeah, he's freaking out right now.
Yeah.
Rescue? Oh, thanks. I thought I was done for. My parents, I haven't seen them in like I don't know how long. I saw your horns and I thought you were one of them. I'm sorry. He'll sort of climb out of the.
It happens.
Well, okay. I mean, I've got my knife, but I don't think it's really gonna help. Are you sure we're gonna be okay?
Yeah, we'll protect you. I'll give him my dagger. Here, this will be a lot more effective if you need to defend yourself, but try not to stab someone.
Oh, cool. Thanks, lady. What's your name?
I'm Ursula. Who are you?
I'm Tech. Nice to meet you. Right,
Nice to meet
I'm
you
ready.
too.
And he'll like hold the blade like he's ready for battle, but clearly has never been trained.
Come on, let's go back to the others.
Okay. So after hearing the screams, the rest of you, one at a time, uh, welcome, Mikhail. Glad you could join us.
Hello.
Hi.
Holy shit.
And yeah, so Fulfilled, you'll see Ursula walk around the corner with a child now, holding a dagger at the ready. As yeah, you'll all see this as Gorm has encountered the locked door. What are you guys doing?
We'll go, oh, hello, small child. Pat her on the head, even though she's probably about the same height. Ah, you look good and strong. Get ready to kill some things for me if you want. I killed my first when I was young. She doesn't mention her age. She realizes she's.
Just see this like, beaming smile across his face as he looks at your weapon up and down, and it's just like, like, oh, yeah, nice to meet you. You guys look strong. And then he like looks at Gorm as well, and you can see he's excited. He feels like he's found his new heroes.
You
Okay,
wouldn't
so
happen
this
to
is.
know.
Yep, sorry, go.
I'll ask the kid. You wouldn't happen to know why this is the only locked door around here, would you?
That's Mr. Glag's house. He probably locked himself in there. He's kind of a stubborn old fart.
Can Ulfield use her hammer to break down the door? Are coming in!
Just knock on it, Orfield.
No!
That's
Gently,
knocking.
not with the hammer. Face
You
palm.
can absolutely try that. I will throw to Gorm first, as he was the one to find this door. Was there anything?
Oh, fair.
I mean, are you already smashing it down? Do you just work together to do that, or did you have something more subtle in mind?
Yeah, I'll
She'll like
knock.
stop mid throw of the hammer and look at him.
I'll knock and ask anyone in there.
Hear no response on the first knock, but as Ulfield starts suggesting to to smash the door down, you will hear them. You'll hear a voice from inside going, "Ah, fuck off! We don't need your help."
Breaks down the door.
Yeah, you can make an attack roll. And you can have advantage if Gorm is helping you.
No, no.
Okay, straight attack.
I'll suggest against that, but it will stop you.
Let me in.
That'll hit. You can roll for damage. Let's try and figure out. That's definitely unlocking it. Yeah, 9 will be enough to just sit down. As it comes crashing down to the floor, you'll see 2 people behind it just suddenly like come back, and there is an older man and what looks like probably his wife. That they are both just standing there staring at you in shock as the doors collapsed.
Hello. He just walks through the door.
What? You're gonna put that thing back on the hinges?
Aye, I'll do that later. First of all, what's your names? We're here to rescue you, and don't tell me to fuck off again.
The woman will just sort of nod her head and go, "Sorry about him. Myzen, this is my husband, Glag. Who are you?"
Your
Name's
druid
Oldfield.
and
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
said your druids send us.
Those fucking druids can piss right off. We told them we don't need their help. We're perfectly safe so long as no one comes knocking our door down. Did you
Well,
kill the
fucked
creature
now,
yet?
then.
What creature exactly?
I don't know, the big scary one that everyone's running away from. We figured someone would show up and kill it eventually.
Any idea where it is?
The wife will say, I think it was in the greenhouse last we heard, but it was pulling people off the bridges. We just figured it would be safer to hide in here."
Okay, so now I'm being misguided by the quest log. Should we get all of these people to the tavern? Where is the tavern? Before we kill the monstery creature, or
Well, it's up to you. I mean, the lights are all over the place, and they seem to be looking at you. You've now found a few survivors. The tavern was there sort of as a suggestion because they told you that was where the potions, the healing potions were. So you don't have to bring them there, but you know that that is a relatively supposedly safe place to keep the survivors. But yeah, you can feel free to do whatever you like, as everyone seems to have gotten a bit closer together now, and you will all be noticing the conversations and the child that is with them.
Okay, so the greenhouse is over here on the sort of eastern side, and the tavern is this bit down here on the southwest, right?
From what you guys have seen so far. And actually, oh yeah, the druids are with you, so they'll be able to point you around if you need direction.
So the big scary creature, where was it?
Uh,
Sorry,
I
Svenja,
think-
where are you? I don't see you on the map. Are you with
I've-
the other? Oh, there you are with.
Yeah, I've moved over to where all the people are now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you'll all basically be within earshot of each other again. And as Mikkel, you are seeing a dead blight lying on the stairs there that Fjormund has just broken his way through onto.
Right.
So I like the idea of getting a few more healing potions, and then going over there and destroying this creature.
So let's head to the tavern area, I assume.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So I mean, we can take these villagers to the tavern area and leave the Grung warrior with them to protect them. Did he say his brother is in the tavern, or was it his brother was upstairs in the observatory?
Tavern.
In the tavern.
Yeah, that's yeah, and
Okay.
because you've brought him with you, actually, as you go through to the tavern, you'll see that Grung will make his way around the main tree trunk, and you'll hear him saying something in Grung, like putting his hands up. As Mikkel, as you round the corner first there with them, you will see he seems to be saying something to someone inside that room, and then you will see a barrel open, like as a Grung inside the barrel just pushes the lid open with his head and responds. But they are both speaking Grung, but it seems like he was there waiting to attack anyone who came here, and he lowers his weapon and climbs out of the barrel as you all approach. But yeah, you see a little. I mean, tavern may be a strong word, but this is clearly where they eat their meals and probably gather for social things. What would you guys like?
Well, grab healing potions.
Leave the kid here in the tavern.
And the grumpy old man and his charming wife. Stay here in the tavern.
I like
Wait,
that. I
are
just
those
watched-
tables mushrooms?
Seems like it.
Possibly.
It's only one way
Yeah.
to find out. Try to eat it. Watch at least some of it.
Yeah, you can feel that these are dry as hell, and it doesn't. These are like rock solid, so that they can be used as tables. But you are able to pick off a little bit of the corner, and it is dry and stale. That's probably a good reason they use these for tables. However, I would like anyone who is trying to convince that couple to go to the tavern to please try and give me a persuasion check, or I don't know, intimidation if you're trying something like that. What would you guys like to do? 'Cause
Try a persuasion check on them. Why not? Sucky 11.
yeah, that is one stubborn bastard. He is not going, and his lovely wife seems like she's going to stick with him regardless of whether or not she agrees with you. And yeah, Oldfield, even with that, you're like, this is the first time someone hasn't budged, but he's just pretty pissed off about the door.
She will like gingerly, as she like leaves the room, just kind of lean it. Sorry about that. Edge her way out.
You just hear him muttering after you, like, kids today is so bloody rude. Just come in, break your whole door down. Ivan is really not safe in here anymore without the door. Because my name's Myson, first of all, and yeah, we should go. I think the grungs along the way smoking his shisha again, and you will hear them scurrying along into another room behind you, seeing as they are no longer protected. But remains to be seen whether they will join you at the tavern, as everyone else, takes up shelter there at the tavern, and you can see that it is relatively clear here that the blights don't seem to have taken much interest in this.
Should we clear the blights first before going for the big guy, or what do you guys think?
It'd be pretty easy to just hit him with a few ranged attacks, but if we hit one, the rest might come and attack us.
If we pick a position where they can't come from all sides, and picking a few of them off might be a good idea, so that they don't come when we are fighting the big guy.
Well, this is bad.
Sorry, a
Woman-
question.
Oh, sorry.
Because obviously, sorry, I wasn't here the last couple of weeks, really. But what? So we're looking for vine monsters to kill them.
Basically,
yeah.
Last session, we followed the grung here, and the sort of home, or not the grung's home, actually.
Dryads.
Yeah, it is the grung.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
grungs, druids, and dryads
Yeah.
and halflings that live up.
It's their sort of home, and it has been taken over by these creatures.
Gotcha. Okay,
Plus
cool.
maybe more bigger creatures.
And
Okay,
this
thank you. Sorry.
and this druid that has just joined you has told you now and would explain as the group has mostly come back together. We'll get to you in a second, Yorman, but she will explain that
Yep.
this creature is not supposed to be in this forest. It is. She thinks that something summoned it here, like brought it here and lured it to their home in order to displace them. But she doesn't know who or what could have done such a thing and why.
Okay.
That said, before we get to the whole group standing, Yormund, you're still up there on the stairs. Are you stuck in a wall, or are you doing something?
Oh, well, sort of just kind of like watched Mikkel come around, take one look at me, and do a 180 and go the other way. And just, all right. But also, Yeoman would be curious as to what's upstairs, so he kind of would have. He wants to go upstairs.
Okay, I will say where you are standing now, if you try and climb up onto the stair, you can give me a perception check, and before actually switching maps, we'll see if you do want to go up there. As you can see to the top level, and oh, nice, with the 24, you can hear chanting. It sounds like there are people doing some kind of a ritual or something, and you can hear it coming from just up the stairs in a room just above you. So yeah, if you would like, bear in mind it's just the two of you. You are only level 2. I will warn you that going on to the next map could be dangerous, but the stairs are there for you. You can go up there if you want.
God damn it! There's only more intrigue. Yeoman would try to definitely be quiet, stealthy coming up there. and then any hint of like being detected, he'll probably be ready to just bat it out of there, back downstairs.
Okay. Yeah, with that, I mean, with that 24, you can try and go up the stairs and see what's up there, but you will see at the top of the stairs that there is another dead blight sort of lying in the passageway, and there is a room at the top of the stairs that you can hear chanting coming from. I guess with the 24, you'd also see a faint purplish light coming from underneath the door, but whatever's going on in there seems pretty ominous. So you can use the stairway if you are so inclined. Otherwise, you're not sure where your friends have gone to by this point.
I think I've seen enough to know I want to not do that alone.
So you and Shepard gather some valuable intel, and are you going to try and join the others?
Yeah, think so.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll say
Try to
you
find.
might see sort of the tail end of some of them going into the tavern as you, on the bottom left-hand side of the map, as you see them crossing down.
Oh yeah.
And down there, as Yorman's making his way back to you guys, the plan is about to take action. What do you guys do?
I'm over here looking at how many twig blights are around and ready to attack them once the others are ready.
Yeah, similarly, I think I propose we kind of gather here-ish and attack them with range so that there can only be one or two of us, or two coming from the sides. I can't remember if they had range weapons or whether they needed to be near us and fight and grab and do spiky shit.
Sounds good to
We're
me.
getting pretty close. Trying to grab. I'll say that. I mean, this just happened basically, so you will remember it. You can see at least 5 of them in the tree across the way, but you know that these things camouflage pretty well, so they could be anywhere.
So happy if we sort of casually stroll up and just start throwing shit at them. Is there anything anybody wants to do?
Except attack them.
We were
okay.
gonna look for healing potions in the tavern, weren't we?
Oh yes, we were.
Yeah, so you will have noticed that there were some things being sort of protected in the tavern there, like probably just their food stores and drinks and things. But are you going to ask someone about those potions or just go searching yourself?
Well, I mean, the druid is with us, so we just ask her.
What are you asking her for? Are you asking for healing potions, or are you trying to describe the potions that they gave you before? Because those were, remember, those gave you like a full long rest, basically.
After an hour, not just immediately.
Yeah, let's describe the ones that we gotten before, or healing, or anything. Basically, let's start with the sparkly yellow ones. I think they were.
But yeah, I'll say you can give me a persuasion check to try and, first of all, give an accurate description of these things, but also to convince them to let you take some, because thankfully most of the people you found are uninjured, but these are not just regular healing potions. These are quite fancy. Okay, with 21, you are absolutely able to, and they will pull out the grung will pull out. You'll see there's 24 of them that they have got left, and they usually sell these things for 300 gold a pop. that is what they would be worth. But these are literal tree people. Like these are hippies. They don't. They're not selling these things. These are just like the finest brew that they make, and they've got 24 bottles. So they sort of bring them out, and they are very generous and tell you that you can use them if you need them if you are injured. These are for the sick and injured usually.
Okay. And the ones we don't use, we keep or we give them back?
They seem to be just like pulling them out and offering them to you. Like you can have one if you need one, but it's up to you. You guys are a bunch of big Vikings. Like these people might not be able to do much if you just took them all, but it does seem implied that these are their like prized possession kind of thing. Like these are not just
Yeah.
these are uncommon magic items essentially that
Yeah.
they're just giving to you.
So I think what we'll do is we'll take a few with us in case we need them during the fight. These were instant healing, right? Instant effects, or was it speed up long rest?
I think I may have said it an hour last time, but I actually have
You
the
did,
item now.
yeah.
So let me...
Okay, so we need something that we can drink during the fight with the Decapus to immediately heal us. So I don't know if we need any of these right now. Looking around at the others, anybody need a long rest? I think we're all sort of back up.
Yeah, I think we're all pretty good.
We can rest
Oh,
once
yeah.
we're done here.
Yeah, so some
Yes,
sort of
these are...
immediate healing potion-y things.
So yeah, those you've also got regular healing potions. You could absolutely either try and buy from them, or they would at this point they're like, yeah, sure, you can you can have as many of those as you want. These other stamina potions, if you would like to take one, I can actually put it in your character sheet, but it is basically turning a short rest into a long rest.
Yeah. I mean, for later, if they're going to be willing, I'd like to take one, but I don't want to leave them defenseless. But I would definitely like to take one or two healing potions for each of us in case the battle with the Decapus gets bad, nasty.
Okay.
Sorry, sorry.
No,
Quick
no, yeah.
question, sorry again. I know timeline, my brain's a bit confused. I need to catch up. But do I have my rages or no at the moment? Because I know I used them like the last time I was here, but I know it's a little bit ago.
I think you get them back on a short rest, don't you?
Long rest. I wasn't sure if we've had a long rest in between now and then.
Well, no, but I will say if you want to take one of these potions, you would be able to get your rages back then. That's
Hell
what
yeah.
Does that
the
not
thing
take an
is.
hour?
And it would take an hour, a short rest, but I'll say because you've been up here around the tavern, if you want to take the time to like set up this attack, we could say you've been here for over an hour already in the time, so you could turn that into a short rest if you guys did want to try and take some of these potions, and then we
Awesome,
could pick it
thank
up
you.
at the end. Because yeah, I want you guys to go into this prepared. So if you do, like, if you're low on spell slots or whatever, we can take a short rest here and you
Bottom
can
up.
take one of those potions.
I've got two
Yeah.
or four left, so probably not too bad, but
I have
wouldn't
1 out
hurt.
of 3.
You have 2 spell slots left? Man, like, what?
Yeah, I get
These
4
cantrips.
since I'm a sorcerer.
Yeah, so let's decide now. Are you doing a rest and a potion? I mean, you can decide potion second, but are you going to take an hour here?
I think we should get rid of the twig blights and then take a rest if we're going to.
Yep, that sounds good. That works. We twig lights and then a sort of a long rest, short rest potion-y thingy.
Sure. Is everyone cool with that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see these vine blights. I will say before we roll, you'll be able to make one coordinated attack with whoever's attacking first. I know Svenja and Ursula, you both said you had things planned, so I'll let each of you take an action before we actually roll. But
Yeah.
what would you guys like to do to kick things off?
It's gonna do a ray of frost.
I'll use Sacred Flame.
Okay, Svenja, are you going to cast something as well?
Yes, but I will cast Toll the Dead on whoever gets injured by Ray of Frost or Firebolt.
Okay. Cool. In that case, you can make those attacks, and then we will roll for initiative. As I'll start rolling for them as you guys just emerge from the tavern and start unleashing hell upon these things. Oh, that one's
Yes,
instantly dead. Won't roll initiative for that one.
Okay, so go. Okay, Ursula, who are you hurting?
Yeah, I'll roll afterwards because mine is a save. So I'll just see. So I won't target the dead guy accidentally. I'll just target
It looks
him.
like that's an 11 to hit. Miss. Okay.
Yeah, so just a reminder, each target, and oh my god, it's gonna give me whiplash.
You like when I see the dragon dice, I'm like,
No, it's too fitting for Mordia.
yeah, yeah,
I know those are Australia's dice, but
yeah.
in this game, they might. You want to use the other ones though that you got. You guys must have a look because Danny actually gave us some real like premium dice for Dice So Nice.
Cool.
Cool.
And they're all with dragons on them. I love those ones.
So many noises.
Yeah, my boundary is like being all over the place, looking at each of you as people roll. So, just let me know when everyone has rolled.
I clicked
I roll,
initiative.
but I
I'm not
need
sure if
a
it actually
dex save.
worked.
You're on it there, Ursula. I think. Oh no, maybe not.
Technical
just-
issues are back, so I can't roll anything.
It may be a bug, you know.
My
I,
computer's just, my laptop is in the end of its long life, so for now it's a bit dodge.
Yeah, but mine is also losing its shit. Like it's going all over the place, and I don't know why. Unless I'm pressing a key down by accident.
The turn is going all over the place.
Yeah, is that you all seeing that? It's on round two. Oh my god. Okay, no, this I think it's down. So I'm gonna quickly. I know what happened, but I am gonna have to ask you to roll again in a second.
Yeah, the
Okay,
entire
guys.
like initiative thing is like blinking.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
has
what's
it
going
stopped?
mad for me as well.
I'm just rebooting quickly on my side. Our powers has come back on, so give me 3 minutes.
Oh, it's back.
Finally, it went in.
What a horrible sound.
Yeah, jeez, it just can't even end the combat. It's just
Yeah, I think it's just my laptop rather than Forge or Foundry.
oh, there we go. So, No, you know what it is? It's because I try to activate group initiatives for. I mean, I think everyone's having their own technical issues as well, but I know why the initiative was going back and forth. It was trying to group all the minions so that I'd be able to actually keep track of them.
I just can't. I can't click anything at the moment. My computer's not letting me. In general, so I am
Yeah,
trying.
No, don't worry. That I understand those issues. Yeah, especially with Foundry, it's like it really tests our technology.
God,
It,
it's
you
your
think
turn.
for a
What
pen
would
and
you like
paper
to
game?
do? It's your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh my god, are you still stuck in it?
Yeah.
You guys see the carrot?
I don't.
Yep.
I see it, but I don't see any numbers, and some of the pictures are missing too.
I don't see combat. I'm in free movement.
Okay, this
I'm just going to
may
reload
affect.
Forge.
Yeah, I think maybe a refresh may be
That's
in order,
probably a
and then
good
once you
idea.
are in, you should be able to roll initiative now. Oh my god, the time! I didn't realize how long we'd doing this already.
Also,
should
apologies if like 10 rolls come in at some point because I just spam clicked, so I'm not sure if anything actually went through.
Uh-oh. City carries on there.
Yeah, we only got Gorm so far.
Yeah, I'm loading in again.
Should we
Yeah,
roll
regions.
initiative?
Yes, you can roll initiative again, and Ilfield, yeah, you. What? How has it put you down twice?
It's probably
Oh, I like I said, I spam clicked.
Just usually it just changes your initiative, but it's
Oh
actually
dear.
put you in multiple times. Okay, I'll leave you with the 10.
Thank you.
Okay, just see myself in the initiative with a 12. That's all I see.
Right, I am back, and I will be in there in a minute.
What kind of sorcery is that?
She splits into two.
Mitosis.
Mitosis. Yeah.
My evil
My
twin has
ultimate
joined
form.
us.
Hollow's incredibly familiar with the process of mitosis.
Yeah.
Oh god.
What?
Holy shit, all those dice!
I told you. I told you.
Oh, never spam click. Oh! I can see myself,
There we go.
but no dice. Yay.
Oh.
And that works so much nicer now.
Always an adventure with Foundry.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, geez, especially lately, it's really
God damn it.
putting on a show.
What a waste of a natural.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like,
Seeing those spiders on my screen must be a bug in the system.
oh shit, actually, it may be the spiders that's slowing things down. I forgot there was
There are
spiders.
spiders?
If you zoom in, there's little guys just crawling around.
I can't
And they-
see anything.
There's like tree tarantulas. You'll see one appear every now and then. They're like the crows. They'll just.
Yeah, they are absolutely tiny.
Just
Spoodle.
little guys.
Scale, okay? Those are just regular spiders, not giant Shelob monstrosities. Ah, there we go. Svenja is in.
And hopefully has rolled initiative. There we go.
Yes,
yeah.
that's what I saw. You joined the initiative, and that I think is everyone. Ursula, I'm still not seeing you in there.
Yeah, I can't see anything. I'm trying to refresh it, but it won't let me.
Okay, well, I think we will. Yeah, sorry, I don't know why it's doing that. I can scroll up and take the initiative that you rolled before, and then hopefully you can just reset by the time we get to the turn. 'Cause it's just by turning it off and on again, you know. I can't see those other rolls. What the hell is a death saving throw? Oh no, dex save. So, when you can get in, just roll initiative when you can. Otherwise,
I closed the
I can't
tab
see
and
those
I'm
rolls.
reopening it now. I think this will work.
Well, as we kick things off, though, you guys that sent off some cantrips, I know you're still coming in, Ursula, but you can roll for those if you haven't already. I know the one got
I already
killed.
did.
Was
I
that
missed.
okay? Was that the one that died? So that was the ray of frost that hit that one.
No,
And
I
then
missed. Mikkel hit.
I
so
guess it
Mikhail,
told
what were
again
you
on
hitting
the
it with, Mikhail?
I hit with the firebolt.
Nice. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So that definitely worked. As you set one of them alight, and the fire begins. As that one falls back into the trees, the Toll the Dead and Sacred Flame are coming in.
Okay, now it worked. Okay, it didn't. I have to. I need a save on the. Wait. This guy. I did target him. It just didn't force him to save or anything. A deck save.
Yeah, that's probably my bad. I made it stop it auto rolling for you, but there we go.
Okay. Let's make sure that it's actually Dex.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Sorry, the card took a while to show up, but that was a 10, so it failed.
It failed. It
You
takes
can roll
1d8 damage. 5
Yeah,
radiant
that one is
damage.
nice. That one is just evaporated. And Toll the Dead was on which one?
Well, I think we rolled on the same one. So if you want to fire to the other one back there.
Yeah, well, this was all coordinated, so we can assume that you could hit different ones. So, what is
I'm
the
guessing.
save? That wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom.
Oh, wisdom was actually the one that I think it rolled and died. So the
Yeah.
other one takes 5. Which one are you?
I don't know why it just rolled again.
Oh, yeah. Who knows? Foundry. Okay, so I'll say this one up here is dead as well from the Sacred Flame, and you managed to kill 3 as you open up this combat.
Okay.
With that, it is gonna. Oh god, everyone's got different token. I mean, dead token. So those 3 are dead, and then the others are going to come to life and start moving. As the entire forest seems to come alive. Is that the right initiative there for you, Ursula, or was it?
I think I rolled 17 the first time.
Okay, I'm gonna drop you back to the
17.14.
So yeah, you're in the right position, and we actually begin. As the lights are now going to sort of have awoken and start moving towards you guys, you hear the vines everywhere just moving, and you can hear more of those blights that you saw earlier moving towards. But they can't see you yet. These ones. So Ursula, you're
Okay, it's gonna do another ray of frost.
Oh yeah, definite hit. As this one's trying to scramble along the bridge towards you, you just blast it, and it freezes as it falls over the side. And down below, that one is dead.
Cool.
Anything else you would like to do? You've still got your movement and all.
No.
Okay, and Svenja, that'll take.
So she's just can't remember what I did last time for Toll the Dead, pointing a finger at the next one and saying, "By the power vested in me, die," something like that. In Sylvan. Let's see. Toll the Dead. Okay, so he's unharmed, so normal. And okay, rolling. Wisdom saving throw, and it makes it. Rat.
Yeah, just makes it, doesn't take any damage, but you do see this the creature kind of shrieking as it is trying to move back into the bushes. You've taken out most of this little squad of them, but that one doesn't seem to go down so easy. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it for me. So do I click that button to advance? Yes.
Cool. Coming up.
I will draw my bow, looking at what it did. Just loosen an arrow. Look there! I'm pretty sure I just obliterated.
That crit, yeah, absolutely. But roll the damage anyway, so. The gods bless this arrow, and it absolutely just shatters. You see splinters going in every different direction. Because that was the one screeching. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
Okay, you're up.
Any more living ones like close to us? Okay, there is one.
There's one at the end of the bridge.
Yeah, let's see. Maybe the spell works now. Sacred Flame. Okay, I don't think I can make him roll a save. This one, I think, yeah, forces it from myself.
No, I think if you roll the damage, it might prompt me, but otherwise I'll.
Yeah, let's see. I rolled damage. Oh, now it asks. Okay, there we go. He failed.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Yeah, you you just wipe out all of these guys. We're going to stay in turn order because the forest is alive now. But is there anything you want to do on your turn there, Gorm?
That's it for me.
Okay, as we go to the ones that you were just attacking, they're all dead. However, because you've just taken them out, you will see the vines and stuff around on that bridge and on the branches in front of you. They will begin to animate, and vines are going to lash out towards you, Gorm. I need you to please make a dexterity saving throw as well, as they are going for your ankles, and you are the closest to the vine.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, you make it. You easily sidestep it and just smack that vine out of the way as it is trying to grab you. We go on to Yorminster. How the fuck did you make it all the way up there? Yeah, it just looked like you were further away than you were.
Apparently, it's just gone to one of the Blight's turn. Yeah, it's saying it's not my turn.
Okay.
Oh, I think you
this-
skipped me.
No, you should be just after Yeoman.
Oh, I think my thing's fucked. Hold on. Never mind. Ignore me. Bloop.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Is it on your turn?
I'm not really gonna do much. I guess I'll just take a ready, and if anything approaches my range, like 10 feet, then I'll just take an attack on it.
Okay, cool. You're readying an attack. As you can see, a couple of lights in the distance that seem to be mobilizing now.
Yep,
Mm.
that's it.
Yeah, Allfield will go to you.
I can't see anything again. It's rough out here. I'll just hit. I'll find a vine and I'll whack it with my hammer.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I'm not sure how long you've been off the maps because you're back at the tavern. So they've just killed all the ones that would have been within range, but you can try and move up to, like, you can see Yormund preparing. It looks like he sees more on that way, or it's up to you whether you go north or south.
I will go. I can't see. I think something's wrong with my computer, so I don't know what's going on. I will go north. Question mark.
Okay, cool. So we'll move you. You just Are you going to dash that way? Because there's definitely nothing within range other than Yormund and Shepherd, who you might be able to reach with the dash. But at this point, it seems like we're almost out of combat, so not quite. There's
quick
nothing within
question.
range at the moment.
I can't. So I've reloaded and I've gone in, but I think am I on the right map? I don't know. I feel like this is rough. Sorry. No, I think I'm on the right map. I see now. Okay. I'm just gonna hang out then. I'm just gonna sit, dangle my feet on the edge. They got this. I'm just gonna vibe and nothing that comes near me.
All right, I'll allow you to get in the hammock next to you as an action if you want.
Yeah, I'll just hit a tree. I'm feeling like it. Violence.
Also, you're chilling there as we go to Mikil.
Since there isn't anyone around us, I feel pretty comfortable in my current spot. So I just ready my action. If anything approaches me, I'll throw a cantrip at it. Firebolt to be precise.
So hang on, these vines down here attacked. Cool. Okay, we got it.
Right? Yeah. Some of the vines seem to animate or wrapped around the trees, and those are all over the place. It's not. Yeah, you can't quite keep track of them because they are everywhere, all over the trees.
Okay, so we can't really make out which are normal vines and which are not normal vines by
You
shooting
can
a
assume
vine.
that there are no normal vines based on what you fought, though. That apparently, they are all animated, and now that you've been aggressive, they are awake and trying to get you. But there are places that, like, if there are no obvious vines on the ground, you might be like out of their reach. But there are vines all over the place here. So those you believe are the Decapus that has got control of those. That's like the lair action in mechanical terms.
Okay, happy.
As these lights up at the top are going to start moving down towards you, Yormund, and they are all going to have to dash. I'll say, yeah, actually,
Shit, I
dash, they
forgot
can
to.
only get up to here, but they do start coming around the tree, and you see because they are coming around that way, they are sort of having to funnel around this way, and they are getting within range. What did you say your range was?
10 feet.
Yeah, I'll say one of them is just getting in range, but is a little bit far away still. You can make an attack with disadvantage if you want to try and use that readied action, but they can't quite get to you either. So
Why not?
Okay, yeah. So as this one is coming in, you kind of swing against the tree, and it ducks down and starts making its way in towards you. But you feel like you've got a pretty good beat on it for the next follow-up attack. Taking us to the top of the round with these blights over here who are also trying to move their way in. And they are going to, you'll sort of start to see them approaching up top. Actually, Mikil, one will come within range. I think you've got like 120 feet or something on a firebolt, right?
Yeah.
So your ready action will also trigger as you see them emerging, one of them climbing through the trees and just emerging through the leaves.
All right.
The one over here with
yeah.
my cursor is.
I'm gonna hit the one that's closest.
That would be the first one you see, but any of them are kind of within range.
Yep. Okay, that hits. Luckily.
Oh, yeah, that one just completely burns up and is incinerated as it's running towards you, taking us onto Ursula's.
Another ray of frost.
I think there's at least two of them within range of Rhea.
Another max damage.
Nice. One is killed as well, as you guys are just standing there hurling spells into this forest as these creatures are rushing towards you, and just these vine-like horrible aberration things coming towards you, and they are not getting close. Is that all you'd like to do?
Yep.
All right, Sven.
Well, singing spells, I guess. And let's continue with the. It's working, just inflicting necromantic damage on them. So yeah, the next one up. Pointing and saying, "Die, go to hell." The goddess, not the place.
That one will just wither away as you see it rot into itself and just like try and reach out a hand as it withers and falls from the tree.
And so as a, I don't know if as a bonus action, I'm not quite sure it's a bonus action, but she would just sort of raise her shield and hunker down a little bit behind it, looking at the vines that sort of smacked out at Gorm last time.
Okay, yeah, I'll say you can do that. The have actually got some shield mechanics that we'll get into later on, but that is pretty close to how that works. So yeah, you're protecting yourself against the vines as Camilla, you're up.
There's just one there. The arrow. And let's just fire it. What the fuck?
As that one just it cuts a bunch you hadn't noticed and it doesn't quite make it there.
Boom.
You like
I can see one guy. Okay, see some a bit further ahead. So I'll target the closest one. She's up here.
Okay, yeah, I think that's the one I'm gonna just add one at, but the Sacred Flame comes down.
And saving throw. Yay, fails. Burn.
And that one as well is just bent up where it stands and withers away.
It'll be
Would
like
you
one
like
of
to?
those electric bugs zapper things, like zap, 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 poof, poof.
Yeah, these things are not standing a chance. As we come to this turn, there is going to be another dexterity saving throw that I will need from Ulfield. If you are still. I know.
Oh,
Taken by the void.
Hello?
There we go. You're there.
I can like
As everything.
kind of hear, but it will be rough. I am trying. I'm holding on, guys. I'm holding on. What's
Are you
happening?
are you able to make a dex save?
Nope. I cannot see my screen is a void, but somehow Discord is somehow pulling through.
Okay. Well, in Discord we do have chat commands, so maybe you can use those for now. But yeah, sorry about that. But Yormund will go onto your turn then. What would you like to do? As you can see them now coming towards you.
That's a good question. Um, it's it's skipped on to their turn again. There we go. God damn it! It's literally gone back.
Okay. Yeah. On my screen, it's their turn now.
Okay.
Is it your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn now.
Okay. Is everyone else seeing that as well?
me, it's the Blight's turn.
Yeah. Okay. I don't.
Technically Blight's turn.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
then Yormund's the one that's that's broken, but it's fine as long as it's working for you. You approach them.
Yeah, and I will. Actually, no. Shepherd will bite this one. Yes. Thank God for advantage.
Why does he have advantage? Were you doing one of the? Oh, you were doing
Pack
taken down. Yeah.
tactics. I'm
What?
I'm within 5 feet.
I didn't even know he had backpack. Okay.
It's a wolf. Yeah, 15 damage.
Okay, yeah, that'll kill it as he tears that one to
Bye-bye.
shred.
And I can reach that. Halberd time. Lovely.
Nice, yeah. How do you kill that one?
Just sort of like just a normal swing, but as I'm loosening, as I'm swinging, I loosen my hand a little so it slips out further, and just chop it down from its shoulder to its hip, slice it in half.
Beautiful. Yeah, that extra momentum just cleaves straight through it and it falls dead as you see three more behind it. Oh, actually, four more that still seem to be coming, but is there anything else you're going to do? Or are you staying with?
We can back up a bit. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Ulfield, it is then your turn. I know you can't see anything, but
Oh,
she's
Fields is
okay.
She's gone.
She might have
Was-
just reset.
She said Discord be dead. Yeah, shame. I don't think she's really too involved. So, Mikil. Oh, there we go. Are you back? Okay, Mikil, we'll go to you, and then we'll come back. We'll filter if she's able to rejoin us. What would you like to do?
Let's see. Do I see any? Oh, she's gone again. Well, yeah, I can hit that. I'll do a long distance lob of the firebolt. Not actually long distance, but let's see. Cool.
All right, yeah, direct hit. As which one? Oh shit, you. Yeoman, you'll see this firebolt just coming in to back you up as you're just retreating a little bit there, and blowing up another one of those. As this is highly effective.
Oh, yeah, that's my turn.
Can't wait for you to miss and light the entire fucking tree on fire.
Same. And then I'll cast Forge Fire on it.
It's actually killing them properly. Yeah, sorry. So, Ulfield, are you there?
If you're trying to talk right now, you're
I'm
muted.
I'm here. It is rough. Everyone's breaking up a little
Okay.
bit.
Yeah, sorry. I know this is a technical difficulty hell for you right now, but
Mhm.
yeah. So again, they aren't. They're pretty much killing everything at range here. So there's no one coming within axe swinging or hammer swinging range. But if you would like to try and dash closer towards them, you can. Is there something you would like to do on your turn?
Yep, I'll do that. Sounds good.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I know this is a fun way to play D&D.
The power of the mind. It's all good.
But yeah, I'll say you managed to get out there, and you are still not quite within range. But I know you can't roll either. So unless you want to try and throw your hammer or something, we can. Oh no, you actually would have to dash to get there. So we will move on then back to the blind. Who those ones are all dead. So there's going to be another vine attack coming against. This one's going to come towards you, Yormund, as you see a vine reach up from underneath. As you're making your way back, you'll see it go for your ankles. I need you to make a dex save, please.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, nice. And he makes it. As it wraps around your ankle, you just tear your ankle free, and that thing is not going to do what it wanted to do at all. Ursula, that takes us to you.
Okay, can just barely get in range of one of those twig blights over to the right.
You can also move this. I don't know why you guys. I mean, I appreciate the tactic, but there's plenty of space.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, sorry, which one are you going for? I'm not seeing your target. Oh shit, I forgot those guys were even there. Yeah, sure. Go for it. As those ones, oh, these ones are actually being the smart ones and staying behind to try and protect that. As you see that firebolt come towards it, it like back steps, and that one is not coming in to attack you, but deftly dodges that fire. I mean, ray of frost. Anything else you'd like to?
Nope.
Okay, Sven, we go on to you as Ursula seems to be pushing up a little bit, and Yormund holding the line up there. What would you like?
might be muted.
So she's going to move up to about there-ish. And I don't think I have range to do any spells there. So she's going to take the dash action to be kind of over there. And that is what she can do.
I will say you can. I will allow you to make an acrobatics check if you want to try and like parkour your way over there with using that hammock. Because it is quite a climbable environment you're in here, and then you might be able to get there without using your dash. But it's up to you if you want to take the safer option.
Hell no, let's parkour. Acrobatics.
Okay,
16.
nice. Yeah, for a second there, you think your foot may have gotten caught in the hammock, but you use the momentum from the swing and the bounce to just bump you right up onto that ledge, and you get to about where,
Crap.
actually exactly where you are. Yeah.
Still not close enough to that one to do a. Let me see what the Mind Sliver range is actually. 60 feet. No, I don't have anyone in range, I think. Oh, hang on, that one is in range, barely injured.
Yeah, there's one within 40 feet of you. I think that's the only one you can actually see that's still alive.
Okay, fantastic. And this is pretty boring. Actually, we'll do Mind Sliver. Sorry, ignore the toll there. I've rolled both now. Let's see which one it applies.
Well, yeah,
1 point of psychic damage. Bloody hell.
Okay, so that against this little tree dude is not actually going to be enough. But you can see there's not much of a mine to get into.
Yeah, it's 1d4 off its next saving throw.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. So that does apply, and anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's her turn.
Okay, Carmilla, we are moving up slowly.
Yeah, happy with the visuals though of jumping on the hammock and somersaulting through the air.
Well, seeing Svenja doing it, gonna repeat the success.
Yeah, you can also make an acrobatics or athletics, but I'll say you can do it with advantage because you actually can climb.
Thank God for that.
Yeah. So you do manage to get up. Unfortunately, Svenja made it look easy, and was not quite as easy as she made it look. But you are able to get to the other side and within range of some of the surviving blights.
Oh, and die.
There we go. And take that one down. Oh, did that apply to the same one? Okay, cool, nice. So you managed to kill another one of those blights without issue. Okay, Gorm, you're up.
Yeah, let me check the range on something.
Oh shit! Sorry, I'll be right back. 2 seconds. You can make a roll though, and with targeting and what.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Hola.
back. Whatever.
Yeah, I shot him with my light crossbow, and I missed and ended my turn.
Unlucky. Okay, so as you are coming up there, I'm gonna need another dex save from you, Gorm, as the bridge that you're running across is coming to life and trying to grab you around the ankles.
Oh no.
Oh no. Grabs you around the ankle and you are pulled downwards as you get pulled right through the bottom of the bridge as it just takes your step out from under you. You do manage to catch yourself with your hands, but you are now hanging from the bridge. And on the next round, you will need to make a check to try and save yourself, or you will fall from the trees as it is trying to pull you off of there. But you are currently like sort of holding on by your elbows and getting pulled down slower and slower. Yormund, you see this happening as it is your turn.
Gorm is being grabbed.
Yeah, Gorm just got yanked through the bridge.
Oh, it's on the Blight's turn again.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. But it's your turn. What
Shit. I run over here. Yeah, and I offer to go into the end of my helmet to pull him up.
Okay, great. I'll say that will count as the help action, and we'll have advantage on his check to escape from that.
Yeah, I'll have Shepard also come with me, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, cool. Then, Fulfilled, you are actually finally within range of some of these creatures. Do you want to try and get a hit in? You can roll on Discord if you're there. Okay, if you, it's there should be the same commands as in Roll20. So I think it's just /R space 1d20, and then
Exclamation here instead of slash.
oh, is it still? Okay,
I think it is.
I thought Discord had changed that.
Oh, maybe it's beyond 20. Yeah. Okay, I can
The
switch it
Beyond 20.
with Evray. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you can use D&D Beyond as well if you've got it. You should have. I'm just checking the modifier.
+5 probably, 6. +6.
Yeah. So it, sorry, like censored it for me for some reason. Spoilers. With a 15, that'll hit, and you'll be able to take down the last one of these things. These are minions, so you don't have to worry about rolling for damage because I know it's it's a mission at the moment. But you cleave through this creature, and that is the last of the blights that are of any danger to you. Oh no, actually there are two left. So it's up to you.
I see
Yeah,
3
actually,
over
we'll
here.
say you get the one that the others can't see right now. yeah, you swing that hammer and just crush this thing like into splinters again, taking us on to Mikhail's turn. It's all very frozen for me, but Mikhail, it should move to your turn in a minute.
I yeah, I can see that. You know, considering how well throwing firebolts has been the last couple of rounds, I think I'll do exactly the same once more.
Yeah, as you said, if it ain't broke.
Yeah, if it
So
ain't
yeah,
broke,
is
don't
that
fix
one?
it.
That's still within range. Yeah. Cool.
Yep. Though I can't roll yet because it isn't my turn. Still on the next turn thingy.
Yeah, mine's. Hold on, actually. Yeah, it's not responding to me now. Oh my god, Foundry. Just want one smooth session.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
you
think
can. Sorry.
you're the only one that can advance the Ulfield's turn order, right?
Well, yeah, because Oldfield's not on either, so unless anyone else can see an arrow up there.
I can't even see it when it's my own turn.
No, I can't. I'm just reloading to see if it helps.
Sure, I'll reload
Yeah,
as well.
often it's either you either need to reload or just be patient. This time, however, okay, I might be able to change now. It's not responding to me at all. So I'm gonna give it a quick refresh. We are, yeah, I mean, sorry guys. So, Mikhail, you can roll maybe just through D&D Beyond, or I don't know, or you can just tell me what the roll is. If you can actually see your.
Yeah, I mean, I can see my thing.
You should also just be able to roll like a.
Yeah, I guess I'll just 1d20 plus 6. Well, that's a blunder. Yeah, not
Than
one.
that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one misses a little bit too long range.
Damn.
Does it ignite anything?
I've been logged out again. That's why.
I guess
Why
it's
does it do
broke.
this?
No need to
Random?
fix it.
Yeah, sorry, I'll be back in a second. But who can you guys see who is after Mikhail on the turn order? As yes, some of the
A twig blight.
brush does get
Dead twig
set
blight.
up.
And then another twig blight.
But both of them one after the other. Okay, well then I'm going to ask Oldfield. You're also up on the bridge, and yeah, because you just started a fire. Can Mikhail and Ursula, sorry, not Oldfield. Mikhail and Ursula, please give me a dex saving throw.
Oh boy.
Hold up.
What?
Oh, wait.
21 for Ursula. You can't see. Nico was a 6.
Sorry, who got a 6?
Nico.
Okay, so Mikhail, you are also grappled and dragged towards the edge as you get just grabbed and pulled over the side. You also catch yourself like at your waist, and you're scrambling onto the edge not to be pulled over the edge. Though that will come into play on your next turn as yeah, I think most of the minions are pretty much dead other than the ones that are defending the Decapus. So you guys will go to the top of the round, I guess, with Carmilla. I mean, sorry, Ursula. Why I keep mixing your name up with everyone. But you are easily able to avoid the vine that came for you. You do see Gorm sort of hanging onto the halberd and trying to be helped up at the moment. What would you
Can't
like to do?
reach Nikhil, so I'll also try and help Gorm.
Okay, I'll say with both of you helping him, he won't even need to make the check. You'll be able to, using your action, get him out of that hole and back onto his feet. So you kind of just flavor wise, like how do you get rid of the vine that's around his ankle as you help him up with Yorman's help?
I'll just grab it and try and rip it off whatever branch it's attached to nearest. It's still dangling
Okay.
from his leg, but can't do anything.
Yeah, you just snap it free and it goes dead. As Gorm, you're back up on your feet. You do hear the thump of Mikil almost going over the edge, but I think that'll be an action. Anything, anywhere else you want to try and move?
I'm also gonna go and try and get as close to Mikhail as I can. It won't let me actually move my token though.
Yeah, sorry, we'll fix that, but I'll bear that in mind and move you as soon as I'm back in. Who is after Ursula?
Svenja.
Then you're up.
So I would like to do the parkour trick again. So she's going to run towards Mikkel and sort of try and leap off the hammock into the air and slice at the vine holding him. I don't know if that's
Okay.
too many.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
so
that acrobatics and then yeah, an attack roll. I'll give you cinematic advantage for that one. For that attack.
okay, so advantage for the acrobatics or for the attack?
Either or, up to you.
Let me take the acrobatics advantage. And good thing I did. So it's a 22 on the acrobatics.
Yeah, you nail it. It's
And yeah, so
watching Star videos.
sticking tongue out at Camilla again as we do that. And then let's see with the axe. There we go. Let's roll an attack with the axe. Standard roll. Right, hang on. How do I get the thing to attack? There we go. Normal. That would be a 9 on the attack roll.
Yeah, that would be a miss, unfortunately, as the vine is sort of underneath. It's pulling him from underneath, and you can't quite get an angle on it. Though you do manage to stick your acrobatics, the vine is not quite so easy to catch.
Sorry, hang on a second. That 9 would be, that was just the roll. There's a 6, so it's a 15 to hit. It didn't, it just rolled the dice, not the pluses. The plus 15 to
Okay.
hit.
Yeah, okay, I'll say 15 hits then, as you struggle with it a bit as it's like thrashing and worming its way around, but eventually you manage to hold it down and slice into the tendril, um, cutting it free, and it is no longer trying to pull you down. However, you are still hanging onto the edge there, Mikhail.
Nice.
Okay, so that's Carmela's next up.
Okay, nice. Camilla.
Oh,
Oh, it's funny switching turns.
I'm back in. I'll slowly move through the. Sorry, Mikhail, did you want to move there?
No.
Cool. Ursula, where we? There we go. Ursula, you can move yourself before we get to.
If you could just put Svenja next to Mikkel at the bottom. So let's, thanks.
And that looks like a railing there, so I couldn't jump over that.
That's a pretty simple one. I think with a regular jump, you could easily.
Jump
Yeah,
there.
it is kind of viney and that. So are you going to try and make that vault? Sorry, I went
Yeah.
past your. Okay, you can also give me an acrobatics check, or athletics, but more for flavor. So we will. You are easily able to make that
Trying to
jump.
make it move.
Sorry, it's because it's got past your pin now.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just going to move it to free movement there. You can move yourself wherever you want. And, well, obviously within reason. And Camilla, you rushing back.
Yes, I'm rushing back and get down and start dragging Mikkel to safety.
Okay, you can also make an athletics check if you want, or just the help action to let him get himself. Yeah, you nail it, Ursula.
I feel loved.
Oh.
You
As,
shouldn't.
as you try and grab, you and Svenja are both like pulling some acrobatic tricks, but Mikkel is heavier than he looks, and unfortunately, we'll say this only counts as a help action as she's trying to pull you up onto this thing, Mikkel, but not having much success. Anything else you want to do, Combat? Okay, Gorm, you are back on your feet on top of the bridge. What would you like?
I was muted.
Yes, what would you like?
Yeah, I guess I'll. Yeah, I'll shoot at the guy. Again, I think they have Mikkel already up. See how it goes.
Wait, which guy are you aiming for? That one down there.
And now I hit. Maximum damage.
Nice. You guys keep all rolling max damage.
It was my first time,
It's a skill.
and I moved.
It may be a setting that I changed. So, I
Maybe
mean,
check it
I'm not complaining.
check it on the Kiga one. There have been with way too many natural 20s for someone here.
I've actually got a thing now that is recording the statistics of our rolls. So we shall see. If you've got hacks, I'm going to find them and ask you to share them. At the end of your turn, these vines are going to keep coming to life. Yormund, they're going for you. Dexterity save, please.
Please. Oh, fuck.
This thing grabs you and starts trying to pull you over the edge. You sort of slip down, just grabbing onto this bridge as it is going onto your turn. So I'll say Shepard could try and help you as this has just happened. But what would you like to do? It is your.
Yeah, I'll have Shepard try to help me. Actually, could I just cut the vines? Really, that wouldn't be difficult.
Yeah, you could try it. So it's either like Shepard can either try and help you back up, or just grab the vines as this is happening, and either you can slash at them or Shepard can bite it.
I'll have Shepard bite it, but would Shepard benefit from his pack tactics?
Sure. It's yeah. At this point, he's just for you. So also remember to roll for ferocity. Yeah, that'll hit. He'll manage to we'll say that you managed to catch yourself because you've got quite a lot to grab onto there, and Shepherd kills the vine before it can fully pull you over the side,
Nice.
meaning you've still got your turn.
Let me just add on. He's at 8 now. What a
He's
good
getting a
boy.
bit antsy. What about you?
I don't I don't see anyone around, so I don't see any.
So is it on your turn now?
Oh
Looks like
fuck's
it's me.
sake! No, it's not. It's on the
Okay.
blights.
Okay, so yeah, there's no one. There basically are no more enemies within direct range of you guys. The only ones are left at the main, like at the main building. But that, so you are more or less out of combat where you are standing now. You've taken, I think, all of them out.
I can see if you to the right.
Cool.
There's one up at the top still.
Ah,
Oh,
him.
God. That
So-
is too far for either me or Shepherd to care about. Oh, actually, there's this guy right here.
Oh yeah, shit. It was supposed to. He was. Oh no, not yet. Totally
And
forgot about him though. Yeah, I've been losing them in the trees myself.
They're just that good. Hand axe. Get fucked. Oh, disadvantage. Hey, hits anyway.
Nice, yeah. Impales this thing, and the woodcutter's axe is highly effective as well. So you knock that one out of the trees. Your hand axe embedded into it, but it does land on the platform behind.
Nice. And then I'll probably just start making my way to go over. Actually,
Okay.
I technically have my. Actually, would I have my bonus?
Yeah, because Shepard used his action to get you up. So yeah.
So yeah, I'll just waltz over it. I will dash. That wall. What do you mean wall? There we go. I'll dash
Dash
and
was a
just
bonus?
go pick up my hand axe. Yeah.
Since when can you dash as a bonus? You're a rogue.
Oh shit! No, I can't. You're right.
Yeah. Gotten used to it live.
Yeah. I'm going to move back.
Okay, so Mikil, you see that they are basically all dealt with except for the one that is up next to Oldfields, which, to be honest, if you don't do something now, she's just going to take care of. But what
Yeah,
would you like to do is you are. Oh, yeah, you're still over the edge, so Carmilla's trying to help you up, but you'd have to climb back.
yeah, I do want to climb back. I don't want to fall.
So you can make an athletics check.
I
I will say because you're being helped, you'll have advantage.
That's good.
You easily manage to get back up there with Camilla's help.
Ooh.
And I'll say because of the help as well, you've still got an action because you're also coming out of it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try. Let's see. Can I hit? Okay.
Oh, long.
Right.
Yeah, and with that, actually, you do officially bring us out of combat with these ones as you blast that last twig blight. Unless I haven't missed any more, have I? No.
I mean, just these guys there.
So yeah, you guys have managed to just draw them into you, and I'm sorry if that was a boring fight, but I guess safe is boring.
Yeah, I don't know. I still like the idea that every action kills a minion. It's just like, I mean, if you think about what was this, 24 seconds, 4 rounds? And there's just bits and pieces of tree blight scattering in all directions, flame and stuff. So if you fast forward what actually happened, I think it's spectacular.
Oh yeah, no, definitely a cool visual of everyone just blasting spells out. It's more of a shootout that you just had with creatures that
Yeah.
don't have ranged weapons. So you definitely, this was a smart maneuver, but yeah, their big boss is still out there somewhere and probably angry now, as some of them are still defending that room. And it's up to you guys. You've basically now got the stairways to go upstairs, or you can try and go to the green room. There may still also be some survivors around. So as we wrap up the session for tonight over the next few minutes, what do you guys like to do?
Yeah,
I
I'd
would
say we
Clear the
say,
main floor?
I would say, by the way, guys, just upstairs there is there are some things chanting in a room and making a purple glowing light. I think we should check that out, gang. Scooby Doo solve this shit.
Yep. That's fine, Shaggy.
Fuck off! I'm not Shaggy in this fucking dynamic.
Are you Scooby?
You are the one with
Fuck
the
at
dog.
you.
To be fair.
Yeah, okay.
Shut up.
Okay, you could be Daphne.
I'll take it.
So you're basically the damsel in distress.
Daphne is fucking cool. She ain't a damsel in distress. Wait, fucking goddamn! I thought you meant Vel.
No.
Fuck you.
I think there are days where it is clear that the fact that you live in different countries and time zones is good for your health.
Okay, you know what? How about Yeoman and Shepherd combine to make Shaggy? Scooby!
Ultra instinct Shaggy, if anything. Yeah, so are you going to go look for Scooby snacks upstairs, or are you going to try and fight the Decapus?
I don't know about you guys, but
Are we
whatever's
solving a
happening,
mystery?
whatever's happening upstairs is mighty interesting.
Yeah.
Upstairs.
Well, I'm also gonna
That
pick
out
up my
and
hand axe.
come back down later.
Yeah, I think upstairs, because the druid did say it's weird for the creatures. He thinks someone or something summoned it here.
Alright.
It's the other way to go to the stairs. I suppose I made a hole in it.
There is an actual staircase though that you can come up.
Alright, gang, let's look for clues, by which I mean I'm going to start swinging.
Incredible.
Okay, so what was that trick to make the token not walk through walls but take the route around?
Either a right click or a space bar, depending on the settings I've actually dealt with.
I did
More
click.
blight.
Oh, okay. Oh, there are more of them.
So you hear the scratching of wood as you start making your way up the stairs, and as you peek your head over, you do see more of those lights walking around upstairs, but you also see a dead one at the top of the stairs, and the doorway that is still there is still a faint chanting coming from there.
I don't suppose anyone would happen to have a grenade.
Wrong campaign.
I have some burning hands.
Same. It's the same universe.
Dev, could you just move me on to the next map? For some reason, I'm stuck still at the previous level.
Okay,
I mean, just
click on the stairs. Did you see the little stair icon? So you can actually walk up the stairs and move to the next map.
Yeah, crap. I'm at the right place completely.
So maybe you've got the same problem Matt has. Just click around at the top of the stairs. There should be a button that takes.
Yeah, you can get there.
Okay, I'll come and fetch you. Hold on. Okay, going.
hello.
Hello?
And go to your right, all the way up the stairs. There we go.
Ah, there we
Right.
go. Oh, I see icon.
There.
Fantastic. Second time lucky.
Okay, so as you guys make your way up the stairs, you hear that chanting, you hear more of those blights. What are you gonna do?
Do the blights seem to be hostile to us?
They don't seem to have noticed you yet. Based on what you just saw down below, they probably will attack you as soon as they see you. So if you want to try and get up here stealthily without them noticing you, you can give me stealth checks.
I want
But
to try and
otherwise, what do you want
shocking grasp this one through the stairs.
to? Yeah, absolutely. You can make that attack with advantage.
Saldus Fulbog.
These have names. This is not good.
I just
As that one just
They all have
completely
names.
does not see that one coming and just gets zapped and falls back. You easily pull it down into the stairwell with you, and the others just turn to see why their friend just disappeared.
Swen Ho.
clueless.
And as quite frankly, I don't have the patience to sit and watch you run through another bunch of minions. If you guys want to like attack these, you can try it, but are you going to try and focus on them, or are you trying to go up or to the door? You've basically got 3 directions that you can go from the top of the stairs.
I feel like we can get through attacking these guys pretty fast. Just
Yeah, I don't know. It's. I'm starting to pull a little bit of late. Prefer to go to the door, or maybe propose that we pause here. I don't know how you are in terms of energy.
Well, this is where we're going to be ending the session. That's why I'm like, I don't want to roll for initiative now, just so that you can roll against a couple of minions.
Yeah.
As these are blights, just like you fought downstairs, they probably will go down easy. But if you're going to hide here in the stairwell and try and shoot them from there, then
so
yeah,
I think we can just stop here and like start next session, just finishing these guys quickly.
that's what I'm asking. Is do you want to attack these things, or are you going to try and investigate stealthily? As you've made one disappear without them paying too much attention. They know that something just happened, but these are pretty stupid. So you can
Yeah,
either
I'd
try and
say
see what the purple light is, and we'll end it there, or you can we can leave it and pick it up next week, and as you unleash your attack on these minions.
Yeah, I'd rather
I'm
not
voting
turn
for
my back on a horde of these things.
But I would like to stealthily investigate the door. Do we all have to do it?
You can do it yourself if you want.
Yeah, I think we'll do that.
Also
I'm
stand
killed with
guard.
curiosity. Stealth, let's see. How do we get?
Stand guard as Svenja does that.
Okay,
Yeah.
18 on stealth. This is the door over here, right?
Yeah, so you, Svenja, you'd be able to make your way up there. Camilla, with a 16, yeah, you also get up to the door. And you will both overhear the chanting coming from inside as the others keep a close eye on these lights. The door does not seem to be locked.
To very, very carefully open it and peer inside. I'm assuming that she doesn't recognize the chanting in.
You do not recognize the chanting, and as you peek the door open, it makes a loud creaking sound, and you see there is a body of a blight on the floor. There are two bodies, and then you see where the chanting is coming from is from a circle of what look like cultists that are busy. They seem to be using some sort of strange technology in the middle of the room that you're not sure what exactly it depicts, but you're pretty smart. You'd probably be able to, between the two of you, identify that this is some kind of an astrological device, and these people that are chanting seem to be chanting in some deep ancient language, which is creating this purplish magic flowing around the room. And yeah, they look like some kind of cultists. And the one across the room will immediately, as soon as the door creaks, will just point towards the door, say, "There's someone here." And that is where we will end things for tonight and pick things up next week.
Nice.
As
Dun, dun, dun.
maybe going in two different directions.